Hi, welcome. I'm Coby Kozlowski, and I'm here with my friends Erin and Susan. Today I'll be offering a Level 2 Kripalu Vinyasa flow class. Please remember that whatever I offer is just an invitation and to take care of yourself today and modify and adjust as needed. So find yourself coming into a comfortable seated position. You may want to sit on a cushion or a block and allow the sitting bones to root down into the earth. You may want to close the eyes or take the attention to a still point on the floor. Sit up nice and tall and draw the shoulder blades back and the crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. And begin by noticing the natural inhalation and exhalation. Breathing in this new moment and exhaling, letting it all go. Full breath in and complete exhale. The intention for today's practice is to simply savor each moment. We've been given this rare gift called life, and each moment is an opportunity to celebrate this gift. Each breath, each feeling, each moment. If there's another intention you'd like to set, allow yourself to bring that into the moment and let it carry you throughout your practice today. Let the breath enter into a 3-part breath, Dirga Pranayama. Inhaling, filling the lungs fully and completely. Exhaling, there's a letting go. Inhale, full breath in through the nose, filling the lungs, front body, side body, and back body. Exhaling, there's a letting go. So one more time, full breath in and exhaling. And giving thanks to your physical body today for its ability to practice, to experience this gift of life. And maybe there's a way in which that your physical body is speaking to you today. What do you want to pay particular attention to? And let the breath be the teacher, let the breath be the guide to bring you in and out of each moment. Noticing the quality of the mind and having compassion for whatever is there. And then inviting into your practice whatever it is you consider greater than yourself. You may call that love, the divine, truth, mystery. But let that move you as well today. The hands resting on the knees or the tops of the thighs, we'll find a connection between breath and movement. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart starts to rise. You draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, slowly round into yourself, bringing chin to chest as you fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen as the heart rises, drawing the shoulder blades back. Exhale, rounding into yourself, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, lift and lengthen, the heart rises, deep breath in. And exhale as you round. Inhale, coming up into a neutral position and start to circle the torso in either direction. So all the way around, all the way back, and all the way forward. Warming up the spine. And again, finding this relationship between breath and movement. And each opportunity to drop in, to connect, and to fully engage with your own experience. Take it in the opposite direction if you haven't already. Slow the breath down. And let this be a meditation in motion. Inhale as you come back through center and pause. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. The pinky spin towards each other. Draw the shoulder blades down the back body. Inhale, lift and lengthen as you root down. Exhale, release the right hand down towards the earth. Inhale, lift and lengthen, nice long back body. Exhale as you start to arc over towards the right. Draw the left shoulder blade back. You're going to pulse a few times here. So inhale, lift and lengthen, you rise up. Exhale as you arc. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale. And let the hands sweep in front of you. Left hand connects down towards the earth. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, right hand reaches up towards the sky. Exhale as you arc. Inhale as you rise. So every movement has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So we honor each beginning, middle, and end by slowing the breath and the movement down. One more time. And then let the right hand sweep in front of the body. Both hands connect down towards the earth. And then gently unravel the legs. You can move away any prop that may be underneath you. Hands stack underneath the shoulders and let the legs come a little further than mat's distance apart. Hands stack underneath the shoulders. And then slowly both knees float over towards the right. And inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, rise. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, rise up through center. And exhale. Next time you take it over to the right, you can either stay with that flow or come onto the shins. You press up. Left hand sweeps up towards the sky. The heart opens. Exhale, slowly melt down. Cut across the horizon and take it over towards the opposite side. Inhale, open. Exhale, as you come through center, draw the soles of the feet together. Let the knees splay out towards the side. The hands wrap around the feet. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart rises. Exhale as you round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Heart rises. Exhale as you round. One more time. Full breath in. And exhale. Inhale, rise up through center. Let the legs extend out in front of you. And you may want to find a slight soft bend to the knees, internal rotation towards the thighs. And inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. And bend the knees to bow the chest down towards the thighs. The hands reach past the feet. Inhale, the hands draw into heart center. Arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale as you bow. Inhale, draw the energy in. One more time, full breath in, connecting back into that thing you consider greater than yourself. Exhale as you bow. Hands draw into heart center. Let the hands come underneath the shoulders, fingertips spread wide, and start to bend the knees about hip distance apart. And then inhale, start to press the hips up towards the sky, coming into a reverse table. Either allow yourself to sustain here, or for more heat, exhale, shift the hips back as you straighten both legs, press the hips away from the ground. Inhale, allow yourself to come forward, full breath in. Exhale, either sustaining or shifting back. One more time, inhale, come all the way forward, deep breath in. And then everybody shift all the way back. Pause here for a breath. Exhale, the hips lower back down towards the ground. Release the hands, circle out the wrists. And then let the legs draw back in. Cross the legs for a moment. Hands come onto the knees or the tops of the thighs again. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart rises. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and then slowly start to walk the hands out in front of you, coming over into a tabletop position. Mindful of the transitions, hands are stacked underneath the shoulders, toes are curled under, and then let the belly soften towards the earth as the heart rises. Exhale, round into yourself, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, the belly softens, the heart rises. Finding joy in this breath. Exhale as you round. One more time. Inhale all the way through, heart rises, opening up to this moment. Exhale as you round. Inhale, come back into a neutral position, pausing. And then inhale, the right hand slowly sweeps out towards the side, stacking the shoulders, deep breath in. Exhale, lowering the hand down, threading the hand through, right shoulder lowers down towards the earth. Inhale, opening back up, full breath in. Exhale, threading through. One more time, full breath in, open all the way up. Let yourself pause here for a breath. Exhale, release the right hand back on towards your mat. And notice the difference between the right and left side, and then take it over to the left. Inhale, left hand sweeps out and open. Exhale as you thread through. Inhale, opening all the way up, deep breath in. Exhale as you thread. One more time, inhale, opening up, pause here for this moment. What are you aware of? And then exhale, release the left hand back onto your mat. So rooting the hands onto the ground, your wrist should never hurt in yoga. So strong, active core. You can imagine there's a block between your thighs, so you're hugging the energy in. The belly button draws towards the spine as you reach through the crown of the head and the tail. Hug the shoulder blades in for shoulder integration, and slowly start to lift the knees about an inch off the ground. So again, noticing if there's any pain or sensation in the wrists, and you can modify by coming onto your blocks or onto forearms. And then slowly the hips press up towards the sky, coming into a downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in here through the nose. And exhale with a sigh. In a wave-like motion, inhale, draw yourself forward into a plank position. Shoulders stack over the wrists. Again, option always to lower knees down towards the ground. Exhale, shifting back, downward facing dog. Hips rise, heels lower. So again, find that movement in the spine. Inhale, you draw yourself forward. Sustain. And then exhale, shifting the hips back one more time. How fluid can your movements be? Inhale, draw yourself all the way forward into a plank position. And exhale, melting back. Inhale, the right leg as slow as you can starts to reach up towards the sky with that same beginning, middle, and end, lowering the right hip down to meet up with the left. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel as you coil into yourself, hover, and sustain. Inhale, extend, right leg reaches all the way back up, full breath in, energize through the right foot. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel again, coil. Inhale, extend all the way up, deep breath. And then exhale, release the right foot to meet up with the left, pause here. And then mindfully take it over to the opposite side. Inhale, left leg rises. So again, first find that foundation, lower the left hip to meet up with the right. Energize through the left foot. And then exhale, draw the knee into the navel as you coil into yourself. Inhale, extend all the way. Exhale, knee into navel, coil. Inhale, left leg long. Last time, exhale, knee into navel as you coil, pause here. And then step the left foot between the hands. Rooting down, and then you're going to step the right foot up to meet up with the left. If you have blocks, you may want to use your blocks here. Feet are hip distance apart. Rooting down through the pinky toe, big toe side of the feet. Hands come onto the shins. Inhale, rise up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, bow chest to thigh without rounding. So you may need to bend your knees a little bit more. Inhale, coming up halfway, flat back. Exhale, bow chest to thigh without rounding. One more time, full breath in. Exhale as you bow. Root down through both feet and then begin to roll up vertebra by vertebra. Head comes up last, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, both arms reach out in front of you. Arms float up towards the sky, and again, connect into that thing that reminds you that this moment is precious. Full breath. Exhale, slowly bend into the knees, sink into the hips, keep reaching up, offering to extend the hands out in front of you, or keep the arms up towards the sky. One more full breath in here. And then exhale, slowly the hands come down towards the lumbar spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen, the heart lifts. Exhale, hinge at the hips, heart leads the way, hands slide down the front of the legs. Let the hands come onto your blocks or onto the earth as you mindfully step back with the left foot coming into a lunge. Knee is over the ankle, you're on the ball of the back foot to begin with. Now hug the legs towards each other like a pair of scissors trying to close. Sink deeper into the hips, lift and lengthen through the chest and heart. And then exhale, lower the left knee down towards the ground. Right knee comes past the ankle, hips come forward. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky with that same beginning. Middle and end. Exhale, shift the hips back as you straighten the front leg. Use your blocks if you have them. Right leg is extended, right foot is flexed. Inhale, lift and lengthen, come up part way. Exhale, bow the belly button towards the thigh without rounding. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, rising up part way. Exhale as you bow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale as you bow. And then bend back into the right knee. Right foot slides back to meet up with the left, coming into a tabletop position. Hands can either stay on the blocks or come onto the earth. And then you're going to start to circle the hips in either direction. So all the way forward, all the way around, and all the way back. And slow, mindful movements to keep drawing yourself inward. And then if you haven't already, start to take it in the opposite direction. Full breath. And then come back into a neutral position, pausing here. Curl the toes under, root the hands down, hips press back up towards the sky, coming into a downward facing dog. So again, nice and slow. Inhale, the right leg reaches up towards the sky with that same beginning. Middle. And then exhale, draw the knee into the navel as you coil deep into yourself. Inhale, extend, right leg long all the way up, pause here. This time, the right knee is going to come to the outside of the right tricep. Right foot stays off the ground. You hug everything in and sustain. Inhale, extend. Right leg reaches all the way up. Exhale, release the right foot to meet up with the left. Downward facing dog. Inhale, take it over to the opposite side. Inhale, left leg floats all the way up. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel as you coil. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw the left knee to the outside of the left tricep. Left foot stays lifted. Hug everything in. Inhale, extend. Left leg floats up. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, coming into a lunge. So again, find your foundation first. Use your blocks if you have them. Left knee is over the ankle. You're on the ball of the back foot. Now press up through the back of the right knee. Sink deeper into the hips. Lift and lengthen through the chest. Crown of the head floats up. Full breath. And then exhale, lower the right knee down towards the ground. And then allow the hips to shift forward. Left knee comes past the ankle. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. Deep breath. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the front leg. Left foot is flexed, toes are coming towards your smile. Inhale, lift and lengthen to create a little bit of space. Exhale as you bow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. One more time, full breath in. Exhale, bow. And then bend back into the left knee. Left knee is over the ankle. Curl the toes under on the right foot. Lift the right knee off of the ground. And then allow yourself to sustain here. Again, always option to lower back knee down to the ground. So rooting down, inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky as the pinky spin towards each other. Coming into Virabhadrasana 1. So you're sinking into the hips. You're finding that hugging in energy. Reaching out of the waist, shoulder blades melt down the back body. Natural curve in the lower back. Full breath. And then exhale, you're going to bow the chest towards the thigh. The hands reach towards the back of the mat. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Exhale, bow chest to thigh. Hands sweep all the way down. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. One more time, exhale, bow chest to thigh, hands sweep. Inhale, both arms float up towards the sky. Exhale, hands release down to either side of the left foot. Step the right foot a little bit closer towards the left, so you're shortening your stance, and then straighten the left leg. The left hip is going to draw back, right hip's going to go forward just a hair. Use your blocks if you have them. Hands are going to stay connected to the ground. Inhale, you rise up part way. Exhale as you bow over the left leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen, you rise. Exhale as you bow. One more time, full breath in. And exhale, let everything go. Let yourself pause here for a moment. Bending back into the left knee. The right foot steps up to meet up with the left, coming into a forward fold, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, coming up part way. Exhale, bow chest to thigh. And then this time, bend the knees, start to sink into the hips. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up towards the sky, pinky spin towards each other. Full breath. Exhale, bow the chest towards the thigh, the hands sweep behind you. Keep rooting down into the feet. Inhale, lift and lengthen, the sternum rises. Exhale, bow chest to thigh. One more time, full breath in. So let yourself sustain here for a breath. Shift the weight into the left foot. You're going to take the right foot as far as you can over towards the left. Left hand takes hold of the right wrist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale as you arc over. Inhale, rise up part way. Pause here. Exhale. One more time, full breath in as you rise up through center. Exhale, arc. Inhale, rise through center. Both knees stay bent. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. And then shift the weight over to the right foot. Left leg's going to extend as far as it can. You're on the pinky toe side of the foot. Right hand takes hold of the left wrist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale as you arc. Finding space in the side body. Inhale, lift and lengthen. What happens when you find more space inside of you? Inhale, lift and lengthen. Can you savor more? Exhale. Inhale, rise up through center. Both feet come together. Knees are still bent, hips are still low. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, the hands come down to the lower back. Draw the elbows and shoulders towards each other. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart lifts, legs straighten. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Heart leads the way. Hands slide down the front of the legs. Let the hands come onto your blocks or onto the earth as you step back with the left foot coming into a lunge. Right knee is over the ankle. You're on the ball of the back foot. So you're pressing up through the back knee. Always option to lower back knee down to the ground. So first sink deeper into the hips. Lift up through the chest. And then inhale slowly, both arms sweep up towards the sky. And then each time you bow this time, What are you celebrating in your life right now? So exhale, you bow the chest towards the thigh. The hands sweep down by the side body. Inhale, both arms rise. What brings you happiness? Exhale, bow. Can you bathe yourself in that? One more time, deep breath in. What gifts does life offer you? One more time. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. And then exhale, the hands lower down onto your blocks. Straighten the right leg and shorten your stance just a hair. You may want to draw the right hip back a little bit, left hip forward. Hands will stay connected to the earth or the blocks. Inhale, rise up part way. Exhale as you bow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. One more time, full breath in. Exhale, bow. And then bend back into the right knee. You may need to step the left foot back, coming back into a lunge. Lower the back knee down towards the ground, and then let the right knee come back to meet up with the left into a tabletop position. Let the hips press back towards the heels, coming into an extended child's pose. Arms are reaching out in front of you, and just reconnecting again with your own intention from the beginning of class. And then the hands slide down towards the feet as you rise up. The hips are going to press away from the heels slightly in about a 10% effort here of a baby camel. Exhale, the hips lower towards the heels. The hands reach out in front of you again. This time, keeping the arms extended out in front of you, lift the hips away from the heels and breathe into the back body. Exhale, the hips lower towards the heels. The hands come back towards the feet. Again, 10% effort here. Hips press away from the heels. The heart opens. So one more time, just like that. The arms reach out in front of you. Curl into the back body as the hips lift slightly. Exhale, the hips lower towards the heels. And let yourself pause here for a breath. And then find yourself rising up into a seated position, hands resting on the knees or the tops of the thighs. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky, coming on to your knees. Exhale, both hands come over to the right, the hips come over to the left. You bow the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, rise up through center. Let the hands sweep all the way over to the opposite side. Bow, chest towards thigh. One more time, each side, just like that. Inhale as you rise. And exhale. Last time, inhale, floating all the way up. And exhale. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. Let yourself pause here. Let the hands come on towards the belly. You're going to curl the toes under here, lower rib to these pointy bones here. So you're going to draw the energy in your as-is bones. And then on the inhale, you're going to lift and lengthen. On the exhale, you shift back, drawing the energy together. So you're working your core and your quads. And then allow yourself to come forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale as you shift back. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, shifting back. Full engagement. Coming forward. Last time, exhale, shifting back. Let yourself sustain here for 3 breaths. And again, notice, feel, watch, and allow sensation to build. Let yourself come forward again. Hands melt down to the earth, back into a tabletop position. Keeping the hips directly over the knees, so the hips are going to stay high. If you have shoulder sensitivities, you're going to draw the elbows out to the side. Otherwise, keeping hips high, hands start to walk out in front of you. You melt the heart down towards the ground, coming into a puppy pose. Breathing into the back space of the heart. Full breath in here. And exhale. What could you release in this next exhalation that would allow you to celebrate your own life a little bit more? What is holding you back from fully savoring each moment? One more full breath in. Keeping the knees exactly where they are, you're going to slide forward all the way onto your belly. Elbows will be underneath your shoulders into a Sphinx pose. Make any small micro movements or adjustments. Imagine there's a block between your ankles, so you're hugging the energy in. Again, if there's any modification that feels better for your body, please do that. Feel the pubic bone rooting down. Isometrically draw yourself forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart rises. Shoulders melt away from the ears. Exhale, you're going to slacken slightly. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart rises. And exhale, soften slightly. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart rises. And exhale, this time slide all the way onto your belly. The arms reach out in front of you, coming into full prostration. You're bowing. Can we celebrate our life, have reverence for our own life? And then allow the knees to begin to bend, the feet rock from side to side. Let the hands reach back to take hold of the ankles or the tops of the feet. If they don't quite reach, you're going to imagine you're taking hold of the ankles or the tops of the feet. Draw the knees towards the midline. Pubic bone is rooting down. Let the legs do the work. On the inhale, press the feet into the hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart rises. Keep rooting down to help you lift up. So in each inhale, you find yourself lifting. Each exhale, soften slightly. So inhale, lifting. Exhale, softening. Inhale, lift. One more time, full breath in, full expression here. And then exhale, melt all the way down. Turn the head to the unfamiliar side. And let yourself rest for a moment. Let the hands slide underneath the shoulders. Again, fingertips spread wide, strong, active hands. Curl the toes under. Either knees on the ground or knees can lift. You're going to press straight back up into plank or into a tabletop position, your option. Exhale, the hips rise, heels lower, coming into a downward facing dog. Finding your shoulder integration. Inhale, the left leg floats all the way up to the sky, that same rhythm. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel as you coil deep into yourself and pause. Inhale, extend, left leg floats all the way up. Exhale, draw the left knee to the outside of the left tricep. You're either going to stay here with this first evolution, otherwise you're going to bend both elbows like you're coming into chaturanga. Left leg starts to extend long, and then the right leg slowly floats off the ground. Allow yourself to sustain here for a breath. And then if you're in the arm balance, lower the foot back down to the ground, and then everybody inhale, left leg reaches all the way back up towards the sky. Exhale, release left foot to meet up with the right and pause. Take it over towards the opposite side. Inhale, the right leg reaches up towards the sky, nice and slow. Exhale, draw knee into navel as you coil. Inhale, extend all the way up. And then exhale, draw the right knee to the outside of the right tricep. You either sustain, hug everything in, or you bend both elbows like chaturanga, extend the right leg long, pause. And then slowly the back leg starts to float up. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the foot back down to the ground. Inhale, everybody, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, coming back into your lunge. So every time you find solid foundation, right knee over the ankle, you're on the ball of the back foot. And then inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky, pinky spin towards each other. Exhale, bow, chest towards thigh, hands sweep down by the side body. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Inhale, deep breath in. This time, exhale, bow the chest towards the thigh. Fingertips reach towards the front of the mat and pause. So you have option to lower hands onto your blocks to prepare for supported Virabhadrasana 3. Otherwise, start to float forward. Left leg starts to float up. Arms can either be reaching out in front of you or down by the side body. Full breath in. Strong standing leg. And then inhale, allow the left knee to float up in front of you. Both arms reach up towards the sky, variation of Balikikasan. Exhale, extend, left leg behind you, hands sweep down by the side body. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale all the way up, full breath in. Exhale, shifting back, full integrity in the pose. Last time, inhale, coming all the way forward. Let the left knee float up in front of you and pause. Exhale, release the left knee to meet up with the right. You're going to take hold of the ankle or the top of the foot with both hands. Rooting the right foot down into the ground. You're going to press the foot into the hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart opens. Exhale, soften slightly, keeping hold of the foot. Keep rooting down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart lifts. Press the foot into the hand. Create space in the lower back. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Full breath in. And then exhale. Draw the hands onto the hips. Inhale. Allow the knee to float up in front of you. Exhale, release the left foot to meet up with the right. Bend both knees, sink into the hips. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. This time, either allow yourself to sustain here or let the heels come off of the ground. Exhale, the hands reach out in front of you. And then hug everything in. Let the palms turn up towards the sky. Keeping the knees bent and the hips low, holding this gift of life in your hands. You're going to feel sensation here. Deep breath in, exhale, lower down 2 inches. And again, listen to your knees. If there's any pain, you stop. Otherwise, exhale, lower down another 2 inches. Sometimes life gets hot. Can you still enjoy the gift? Exhale, lower down another 2 inches. Slowly lower the heels down, rising back up, both legs straighten. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, the right hand comes onto the hip or it passes in front of the navel, left hand sweeps overhead. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, take it over to the opposite side. One more time each side, full breath in. And exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, hands come down to the lower back. Inhale, lift and lengthen, keep chin to chest, the heart opens. Exhale, hinge at the hips, heart leads the way, hands slide down the front of the legs. All the way down. Feet root down into the ground, inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, bow chest to thigh. Let the hands come onto your blocks or onto the earth as you step back with the right foot coming into a lunge. Left knee is over the ankle, you're on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky, pinky spin towards each other. Exhale, bow chest to thigh, hands sweep down by the side body. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Again, this time you're going to bow the chest towards the thigh, fingertips reach forward or come into your modification, hands onto your blocks. And then shift all the way forward into Virabhadrasana 3. Again, hands can be extended out in front of you or down by the side body. Lower the right hip down to meet up with the left, just a hair. Hands can come down by the side body. And then inhale, the right knee is going to sweep out in front of you, arms reach all the way up. Exhale as you extend back into Virabhadrasana 3. Keep rooting down through your standing leg. Inhale, rising forward. Exhale, shifting back. Inhale, rising forward. Exhale, shifting back. Inhale, rising forward. Let yourself pause here. Strong standing leg. Let the right knee meet with the left knee. You're going to reach back to take hold of the ankle or the top of the foot with both hands. So first find your balance by connecting with your breath, using a still point to focus on. As you press the foot into the hands, inhale, lift and lengthen to create a little bit of space. The heart lifts. Keeping hold of the foot, exhale, soften slightly. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The heart lifts. Exhale, soften slightly. 1 more time, deep breath in. And exhale, soften slightly. And let the right knee come in front of you. And root down through the left leg. You're going to take a big step back with the left foot coming into a lunge. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. And then exhale, release the hands down to either side of the right foot. Hands come onto your blocks or onto the earth as you shorten the stance just a hair. Straighten the right leg. Right hip draws back, left hip comes forward. So inhale, lift and lengthen to create a little bit of space. Exhale, bow over the front leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale as you bow. And then allow your left hand to come onto your left hip. So nice long back body to begin with. And then start to find a gentle rotation towards the left, opening up. And then exhale, you're going to lower back down, belly button towards thigh. Keep hand on hip. Inhale, open up. 1 more time. And either going to stay here or you're going to start to extend the left hand up towards the sky. Opening up, fingertips spread wide. And then exhale, lower the hand down towards the ground. Full breath in. You're going to bend the back knee, step the right foot up to meet up with the left. Inhale, lift and lengthen, come up part way. Exhale, bow. And then root down through the right foot. You're going to step back with the left foot. Again, shorter stance. Both legs are straight. Right hip draws back slightly. Left hip forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen to create a little bit of space. Exhale as you bow. And then let the right hand come onto the right hip. Nice long back body. Inhale, you're going to rotate the torso to the right. Keep reaching through the crown of the head. And then exhale, curling back in. Inhale as you open back up. Full integrity here. Either sustain here or let the hand reach up towards the sky, stacking shoulders, fingertips spread wide. Your option. And then slowly release the hand down towards the ground, back onto your blocks. Let your hands come down onto the blocks on either side of the front foot. You're going to do a quarter turn to the left. Feet are going to become parallel with the edges of the mat, rooting down. And then let the hands come onto the hips, and as you rise up with a flat back. Turn the heels in slightly. Start to bend the knees, sink into the hips. Belly button draws in, natural curve in the lower back. The hands slide onto the tops of the knees of the thighs. Shoulder blades draw back, crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, you're going to sink a little deeper. For more heat, you're going to lift the heels off of the ground. Hug the energy in as you sink deeper. Inhale, lift and lengthen. The right hand is going to press the right knee away. Right shoulder is going to cross the body. You may need to put your heels down. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale. One more time, full breath in. And exhale. Inhale, rise up through center again. Extend the hands out in front of you like you're holding this precious gift. Sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. You connect into that thing you consider greater than yourself. Exhale, bend the elbows, the hands wash in front of you like you're bathing yourself. Extend the hands out in front of you. Now offer your gift. What is the gift you bring in this lifetime? Can you celebrate that? Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Connect. And then receive as the hands wash over you. One more time, offering. Rising. Let yourself stay here for a moment. The right forearm's going to come onto the right thigh. The left hand extends overhead. And let the left hand sweep in front of you. You bow the chest down towards the earth. Left elbow comes towards left thigh. Right hand reaches out. And exhale, let it sweep in front of you. One more time, each side. And exhale. Last time, full breath in. And then let the legs straighten, both arms reach up towards the sky. Palms press overhead. Exhale, the hands melt in front of the heart. Close the eyes. Notice what you feel. And then let the front foot turn to face the front of the mat. You're going to roll onto the ball of the right foot. Hands come down onto either side of the front foot. Lower the back knee down towards the ground. You're going to sweep the front knee back to meet up with the left. Shift the hips back. Let yourself rest on your heels for a moment. The eyes close and go inside. Bring one hand onto the heart, one hand onto the belly. Reuniting with the breath body, with intention. And just spend the next minute sitting with your own breath, finding joy in the thoughts that move through you, feeling your own body. Noticing life happening. Being in a state of wonder and awe at this mystery we call life. Now, taking a moment to listen. What does your body feel called to do in this moment? Yoga invites you in to trust the intelligence of life force itself. So simply listen to your own body for the next minute and move in any way that would feel delicious for you, that would feel nourishing, that would feel sweet. So let your body move in any way. There's no right or wrong way to move. And just because you always do bridge pose or twist at the end of your practice doesn't mean that's what is actually needed. So honor this time to move your body in the wisdom of your own body. Let your yoga become a practice that allows you to trust your inner world, to respond to your inner world. And then in the next minute, finding yourself, but take your time, coming back into a comfortable seated position in which we began. Let the legs be crossed in front of you. going to gently unravel the legs to feel the sitting bones rooting down into the earth. The hands are underneath the thighs and the back of the knees. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, draw the shoulder blades back. And let the arms extend out in front of you. And again, imagine that block between the thighs. The belly button draws in, the sternum is lifted. And then slowly begin to roll down about halfway, and you're going to sustain there. Again, keep hugging in, drawing the shoulder blades back, heart is lifted. Feel sensation. You may even start to shake. Feel life force moving through you. Lower down another inch. And then without collapsing, lower all the way down onto the ground. And let the knees bend, let the heels draw towards the sitting bones. And one last heart opener. If you know that wheel is part of your practice and you feel safe guiding yourself there, you can prepare for wheel. Otherwise, preparing for bridge pose, Setu Bandhasan. Feet are about hip distance apart. Hands are down by the side body. And start to press the hips up towards the sky. And again, imagine that energy hugging in to awaken adductor strength. Feel the feet rooting down. And then start to roll one shoulder under, then the other. You can clasp the hands. If you feel any pain in the cervical spine or the neck, come out immediately. Connecting with the breath body. Shift the weight into the left foot for more heat and challenge, and the right leg can reach up towards the sky, making any micro movements or adjustments to feel more stable. Again, only if that feels right for your practice today. One more full breath in. Exhale, the right leg lowers down to the ground. Again, just notice the difference between the right and the left side. Shift the weight into the right foot. And again, if you're taking that option, extend the left leg up towards the sky. Energize through the left foot. One more deep breath here. Exhale, lower the left leg down towards the ground. Unclasp the hands and mindfully rolling back down to the earth. And without hugging the knees into the chest, just notice what you feel. What are the effects of this posture? Now draw the knees into the chest, let the hands come into a T position, palms pressing into the earth. Let both knees float over to the right, the head can turn to the left. Inhale, the knees rise up through center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, rising up through center. And then give yourself a little squeeze. Let the hands wrap around the shins. A little rock from side to side. And then extend the legs long. The hands can come down by the side body. Preparing for the final posture of Shavasana. Of letting go, of receiving. We came into this world, and the first thing we did was took a breath in. And everything that has a beginning, has a middle, and an end. To honor this ending, the natural cycle of life, of letting go and receiving. As you rest here, let the breath return to its natural ebb and flow. Let the body be held by the ground and earth beneath you. Let thoughts move through you gracefully. And may you open yourself to the mystery that is all around us. If you know that you would benefit from marinating longer in this Shavasana, feel free to stay here and trust your own rhythm, your own flow. Otherwise, bringing movement into the body in any way that feels natural. You may want to extend the arms overhead, taking a nice long body stretch. And then exhale, draw the knees into the chest, giving yourself a little squeeze. A little rock from side to side, and then finding yourself rolling onto your right side. And everything that has a beginning, a middle, and an end only moves into another beginning. So with the attention inward, you press yourself up into this comfortable seat in which we began, to find this transition between something ending and something else beginning. Draw the hands in front of the heart into Anjali Mudra. And recalling your intention from the beginning of class and reuniting with that intention. And how can you carry this intention off of your mat and into your life today? May you celebrate this gift called your life. May you savor each moment. May you know that the ache in your heart is holy, that there's beauty all around us. May you know that love is following you and is you. Bow the head to the heart to the head. And let the hands rise to the third eye point. And we'll bow to each other and recognize one another with either a namaste or a Jai Bhagwan or a simple yay life, yay life. Thank you so much, dear friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Many blessings.